Here we'll talk about Rati Sui. Rati is Arbus precatorious. Sui means needles. So needles are made from the seeds of Arbus precatorious, and these needles will be used in killing cattle. Arbus precatorious is also called as rosary bead, ganja, rati, Indian liquorized security. So these are the different names for Arbus precatorious. The seeds are used to kill cattle for the leather, hides and revenge. First the seeds are turned into needles, and then needles are inserted into the cattle to kill the cattle. So to the decorticated seeds of Arbus precatorious, datura, opium and onion are added along with the water and spirit to make it into a paste. And then later this paste is turned into the sharp pointed spikes or needles. These needles are kept under the sun for drying purpose. These will be of 15 mm in length, 90 to 120 mg of weight. So the fatal dose is also 90 to 120 mg. So two needles are inserted into the base of the wooden handle and a blow is stuck to the animal with a force. These needles are placed in the wooden handle and the animal is beaten with the wooden handle. So when animal is beaten with such a force, these needles will go and insert into the animal. So it will cause this local inflammation, edema, necrosis. Later the animal cannot move, cannot eat, and it eventually dies. It can also be used in homicidal cases, like needles are placed between the fingers and is slapped with the force. Again, when the person is slapped with the force, this will be getting inserted into the person. It will cause the same thing. And malingering purpose. Malingering is faking a disease, right? So the person do not have conjunctivitis, but when he takes the powdered the seeds of Arbus precatorious, he can fake conjunctivitis. So it is also used in malingering. And other than that, it is used as arrow poisoning and also in abortions. So the fatal dose is 90 to 120 mg, approximately 2 seeds. Subcutaneous route is 100 times toxic than the oral route. Fatal period is 3 to 5 days. So when these needles are inserted into the animal, it will cause this local inflammation, edema, oozing of this hemorrhagic fluid from the site of puncture, and eventually necrosis. Animal doesn't take food and it also stops moving. Later it turns into this cold, drowsy, comatose state and dies. So this is what is seen in animal. So to summarize, Rati Suis are the needles. Suis are the needles made from Rati, which is Arbus precatorious. So this decorticated seeds of Arbus precatorious along with datura, opium, onion and water and spirit is made a paste, and this paste is turned into the sharp pointed spikes, and then later this is dried under the sun to make these needles. These needles are inserted into the animal. Later it causes inflammation, edema, necrosis. Animal doesn't take food, doesn't move. Due to coma, it dies. So this is about the Rati Sui. Bye.